What is up everyone, hey me Phoenix, how are you getting on? Welcome back to Language Squad, the language game where you guess other languages from around the world. It's been a while since we last did this, but I wanted to come back to it, see if anything changed, and see if I can still guess these languages. I'm by no means a language expert, but I feel like I can differentiate at least the basic ones. Just to start off though, we're gonna go with beginner. Let's turn autoplay on.
メルボルンに着いてからですね、やっぱり今までニュージーランドなかなか見つからないんで。
That's Japanese, obviously. I know a little bit of Japanese. I mainly speak Dutch and English, but I know a little bit of Japanese and German. Other ones I'm just gonna have to guess, but I kind of know what they sound like. Some of them. It's Japanese again.
Men får man en känsla när man reser det att det finns en slags optimism och framtidstro men för jag tänker på man läser
That's gotta be Turkish. Swedish? I wasn't. Wait, what?
Men får man en känsla när man reser det att det finns en slags optimism och
Oh, now I hear it. Now I hear it. I wasn't really paying attention with that one. Sorry. It's also kind of a weird accent, I think, because I've heard Swedish before, but it was a little bit of a weird accent. Sorry. If I offend anyone with this.
Whereas recognition of the inherent dignity and of the equal.
Basi na ripoti mpya iliyotolewa kwa pamoja Alhamisi na mashirika mbalimbali ya Umoja wa Mataifa inaonyesha kwamba idadi ya vifo vya wajawazito imepungua kwa 40%.
Right.
Точка зрения Тони Абботтона семью, однополые браки, иммиграцию и аборигенские дела принесла ему славу консервативной.
Ja, med mig på tråden har jag ambassadören till Australien, Per Ahlberger. Hej Per, välkommen till programmet.
Okay, that's Swedish. That's what's very clearly Swedish. Very different from the other one though. Huh.
Desde el Caribe. Tengo mucho gusto en dar la bienvenida
a Don Spanish, clearly. Spanish is not really clear to me sometimes because, well, I don't speak Spanish at all, but it does have its own sound and I can pick up some words sometimes. So in this case, I knew it was Spanish. It wasn't Swedish and definitely wasn't English. So it could have been Turkish, but no, I can hear the difference, I think.
तो मैं सामग्री दोहराई देती हूँ. हम आज बना रहे हैं ऑन्ट्रे खुम, यानी आप जान 4 लोग करीब खा सकेंगे और इसको बनाने में 25 से 30 मिनट लगेंगे. तो आपको लेने हैं.
Okay, see, this one isn't very easy to me because all of these 4 languages, I don't really know what they sound like. Well, I know what Chinese sounds like and it's not Chinese. But Turkish, Swahili and Hindi, I know that they're very different. But can I hear the difference between them? Okay, I don't think it's Turkish. It's either Hindi or Swahili. I'm gonna go for Hindi. It was Hindi. Yes, I thought it was Hindi. I thought it kind of sounded like that, or what I imagine Hindi sounds like at least. And Swahili, I just don't know well enough, but yes,
cela n'est pas possible parce que de nombreux témoins ne sont plus disposés à témoigner ou parce qu'ils se sont rétractés.
Well,
la procureure Bensouda est persuadée que cela est dû.
But it's clearly French, the only Western European language in here.
अपनी छाप छोड़ते हैं, लेकिन भारत के बिहार प्रदेश में परीक्षा में सामूहिक नकल की तस्वीर भारत की शिक्षा की अलग कहानी पेश करती है. खुद भी शिक्षक हैं.
Yes. And the only reason I was going for that is because I feel like Hindi and people from India and such use quite a lot of English words in their language as well, and there was a lot of English in there. I don't know, that might be a generalization, but it's what my mind went to, and it worked. So hey, you can't blame me.
La comunidad de colombianos en Sydney están organizando una despedida para Javier, a quien dejó huellas de admiración en quienes lo conocían. Hora 13 conversó con uno de sus amigos en Sydney, Francisco Foster.
Oh, it's Spanish. Okay. I heard amigos. And some other words as well. Yeah. It couldn't have really been any of the other ones either.
Sauf que ce qu'il faut comprendre, c'est que moi, je suis convaincu, justement.
It's French. Clearly.
原爆投下以来の2週間ほどで科学者たちはこの壊滅
Japanese, also pretty clear.
तो दोस्तों आइए, आज है बुधवार और बातें हम अक्सर करते हैं और भारत के पुराने
Hindi. Yes. Okay, nice. We're at question 15 and we're still alive.
خامس بالحقيقة من قبل ماري ما إذا كان مقام
Arabic. Yes. We got this.
wamelazimika kujiondoa kwenye serikali ili kutoa nafasi ya kuchunguza zaidi madai hayo.
Swahili. Yes. Okay, that was a difficult one, but there was a lot of options.
Diğer yandan ise Mehmet Selim Kiraz'a yapılan suikast birdenbire gündemden düştü. Neden böyle oldu? Bir Türkiye gündeminde isterimiz Ahu Özyurt'ta tekrar birlikteyiz.
That's Turkish. Okay. I kinda knew. I wasn't sure. I thought it was Hindi for a second, but no, Turkish has a lot of Arabic as well in it, I think, or at least it sounds like it. All right, let's get to 20, and then we'll go for a better round.
Wote Bagbo na Blegood wanakabiliwa na mashtaka uhalifu dhidi ya binadamu. Takriban watu 3,000 waliuawa baada ya Bagbo kukataa kuachia madaraka kwa mshindi wa uchaguzi huo Alassane Ouattara. Hapo siku za nyuma mawakili wa bwana Bagbo.
It's such a weird language. It sounds nothing like anything else. Nothing like anything else. I can't even speak English.
المادة الرابعة لا يجوز استرقاق أو استعباد أي شخص ويحظر الاسترقاق وتجارة الرقيق بكافة أوضاعها.
I think that's Arabic. Yep. And there we go. Round 20. Now let's go to easy mode. That was just beginner mode, by the way.
غسان تنطلق اليوم الجمعة فعاليات أسبوع الشبيبة في أستراليا.
It's gotta be Arabic, yeah. Although Finnish is a weird language. And I've been wrong with that one before.
I den bog, vi tidligere talte om, den lille tænkepause, og jeg tror faktisk også, det er også med i denne bog her, der er der et lille eksempel.
Danish? Yeah, that was Danish, yeah. Danish sounds sort of Scandinavian, but also kind of German. So, yeah.
王振亚，弟王，自去年7月1号在堪培拉。
Chinese, yes.
Des Weiteren darf kein Unterschied.
That's German, very easy. It's not Thai or Japanese for sure.
第2章すべての人は人種、皮膚の色、性
That's Japanese. It was a poor recording, but I could still tell it was Japanese.
Ja, dette er jo et meget solid forskningsarbeid, eller granskningsarbeid, som er gjennomført av Dick Pound.
Think Norwegian, yes. Could have been Danish, but it sounded more Scandinavian, which means it's probably Norwegian. And it was. I'm great at this, guys. I'm better than I thought, actually. I don't know if you can still keep up with me, but hey, I hope this is fun.
Quando Obama fu eletto presidente, tutto il mondo ne fu entusiasta. La sua elezione segnava l'inizio di una nuova era di civiltà e di speranza. Malauguratamente il suo primo mandato è coinciso con la peggiore crisi economica.
That's Italian. I like Italian. Italian is always a language that I have wanted to learn. It sounds very cool and romantic, and I don't know. It's just a cool language.
Etter søksmålet fra naboene så har vi ønsket
Norwegian? Definitely not any of the others.
Diğer yandan ise Mehmet Selim Kiraz'a yapılan suikast birdenbire gündemden düştü.
Turkish, yes. Okay, again, it sounded sort of Arabic, so that's why it had to be Turkish.
Мама мамуля мамулиссима, привыкшая ко всему, поставила чашечку кофе ему на ступни, и он ушел в комнату.
Is he reading a story to us?
Когда уходит сегодняшний поезд в маленький городок у моря.
It's Russian, though. Is that like a Russian bedtime story? What was going on?
いえ、メルボルンについてからですね、やっぱり
Japanese can sometimes be very easy to guess. Maybe it's also because I kind of know a little bit of it. And if you watch anime, of course, as well, it shouldn't be too difficult to understand.
Własny, często rodzinny biznes wielu Polakom na emigracji gwarantuje udane życie. Prowadzenie działalności...
Russian. Oh! Polish. Ooh, that was weird. I actually thought Polish at first because I kind of heard some German in there, I think. But then I heard some very Russian-sounding words. So my mind was like, oh, it must be Russian. But I know that Polish also kind of sounds like it sometimes. Oh. Well, oh well. At least we have
yani buluşların kamuya etkisi, halka yansıması, tıp alanına aynı zamanda vereceği yararlar.
Turkish. Could have been Greek though. I don't really know the difference too well between the two.
VOA 세계 뉴스입니다. 동중국해 영유권 분쟁으로 갈등을 빚어온 일본과 중국의
Korean. Yeah. Korean is kind of like Japanese, but it's slightly different.
Thời điểm này một năm về trước, cả thế giới bắt đầu chứng kiến cơn đại dịch Ebola bùng phát ngoài sức tưởng tượng.
Vietnamese, yes. It sounded Asian, but nothing like I knew, so Vietnamese was the only one in here. Kind of thought it was Finnish for just a little bit, but no, it was too Asian-like.
Κύριε Ντίνο Καρύδη, είσαστε ένας από τους πιο αγαπητούς και δημοφιλείς ηθοποιούς. Είναι μεγάλη μας τιμή που συγκινείστε όταν σκέφτεστε όλο αυτό τον...
Portuguese, it's Greek. Okay, See, hear me out here. I kind of understood some of the words. I don't know how, but I kind of did. And I know that Portuguese is sometimes really hard to hear that it's Portuguese. I didn't really know what Greek sounded like, so I guess it was Greek in the end. Hey, at least I was in the right continent. It wasn't any of the other three, I knew that, but hey, don't be mad at me. I'm trying here.
Considerando que los Estados miembros se han comprometido a asegurar en cooperación con la Organización de las Naciones Unidas.
Spanish, yes. Okay, for a second I thought it was Italian, but no. It's Spanish. It's slightly different.
Vyörypilvi varoittaa jo ulkomuodollaan, joka on selvästi uhkaava. Heti tulee mieleen, että se kenties voi tuoda mukanaan rajun sateen ja ukkosen.
Miten pitkälle sen taakse, jos nyt ajatellaan, että sitä pilveä katselee edestäpäin ja se lähestyy?
I don't know. This doesn't sound like anything I know.
Vyörypilvi varoittaa jo ulkomuodollaan, joka on selvästi uhkaava.
Is it Finnish? It's Finnish. Okay. That was weird. It's a weird language, and I can't really compare it to anything.
Overwegende dat terzijdestelling van en minachting voor de rechten van de mens geleid hebben tot barbaarse handelingen die het geweten van de mensheid geweld hebben na.
But he does have quite an accent that makes it a little harder. I wonder if that's for the other languages as well, that they all have their own dialect. It's something in my mind, and it makes it harder to recognize. I also am noticing that the more languages I hear and the more I'm playing this, the harder it gets, because my mind isn't really being able to process what it's hearing anymore.
Di prima pagina
Italian. Let's get to 1,000 points and then
خامس بالحقيقة من قبل ماري ما إذا كان ما قام به عمل مجنون أو عمل نبيل وترك هذا السؤال للمستمعين ليجيبوا عليه ونحن بنجير هذا السؤال للمستمعين.
Arabic. Okay, good. Was different enough from the others to tell it was Arabic.
Принимая во внимание, что признание достоинства присущего всем членам человеческой семьи и равных и неотъемлемых.
Option that sounds like Russian, and we did it. 1,000 points. Nice. All right, let's just for the heck of it, let's try hard mode. I'm not going to be able to do it. 92 different languages in this one. Let's see.
Déclaration universelle des droits humains. Préambule. Considerant que reconnaisse la dignité inhérente à tous les membres de la famille humaine et les droits égaux et inaliénables que les desconnaissent.
It's gotta be this, whatever this is. Occitan? I don't even know what language that is, where it's from. I don't know anything about it.
En ce qui a trait à axe judiciaire là, il y a plusieurs points qui te débattent. Parmi points ça yo, nous avons question inspection judiciaire là, tribunal yo qui a dysfonctionnement, magistrat yo, avenir yo dans système là, relation qui gagne.
Weird because it kind of sounds familiar, but I don't know where from, and I don't know Haitian or Xhosa. It was Haitian. I know where Haitian's from clearly, but Xhosa? I don't know. Wow.
ਵਿਆਹ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਹੋਵੇ ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਮਕਸਦ ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਨਵੀਂ ਵਿਆਹੀ ਜੋੜੀ ਖੁਸ਼ ਰਹੇ। ਇੱਕ ਸਮਾਂ ਸੀ
Dinka or Lao.
ਵਿਆਹ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਹੋਵੇ ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ
It has some Asian style in it, I think. So I'm going to go for Lao, but it was Punjabi. I'm completely guessing these ones, by the way. There's literally nothing for me to base this on. So I'm going to get more of them wrong than right, probably.
지난 5년여 동안 난맥상을 보여온 전국 초중고등학교의 커리큘럼, 즉
I think that's Korean, but I don't know what Ainu is. It was Korean, okay. Don't know. It's not Frisian because, like, I know where that's from. And it's kind of like Dutch, so it's not that. Odia or Fijian? Okay, I was wrong. I guess if that's even from Fiji, yeah. Wow, this is hard. 100 points. Let's try once
до
more.
уваги,
One
що
more time.
народи Об'єднаних Націй підтвердили в статуті свою віру в основні права людини, в
Okay,
гідність
sounds
і
like
цінність.
Russian, so it's got to be Ukrainian. I don't really know how to tell the difference though.
أخ بتخارتون شاو الدعوار ودوان انتفختها عم ضغط إليه خلط دبرانة هيايو دايمتا
I don't know where these are from. I have no idea how to tell the difference. I'm gonna go for Hausa. Apparently it was Assyrian. Is that like Syrian, as in like from Syria, or is it something completely different? I don't know.
지난 5년여 동안 남맥상을 보여온 전국 초중고등학교의
Okay, that's Korean. That was easy.
Té dret a la seguretat social i a obtenir, mitjançant l'esforç nacional i la cooperació internacional, sense cap discriminació, té dret a salari igual.
Is that Catalan? Yes. Because it sounded like Spanish, but it also didn't. That was my only logic there. I don't know what Minangkabau is. I know what Albanian is, but I don't really know what it sounds like.
Il vostro rapporto si intitola Bambini in movimento, bambini lasciati indietro. Ecco, perché bambini in movimento? Perché li rapite?
Yes, Italian. I kind of want to do this too.
UAE 세계 뉴스입니다.
I don't know what it is.
동중국해 영유권 분쟁으로 갈등을
Okay, we have Korean again. Quite a lot of Koreans in here.
جناب آقای امین پلنگی بسیار سپاسگزارم از اینکه دعوت بخش فارسی رادیو اسپیس رو برای شرکت در این گفتگو پذیرفتید. به زودی شاهد برگزاری دومین جشنواره بین‌المللی فیلم هستیم. من توضیح بدید.
I don't think it's Albanian for some reason. We're gonna go for Farsi, and I got it right by guessing. Nice.
Nummer 2. Ongen skal være nødder av alene.
Romanian, huh? Alex? Is this Romanian?
Øtla var rett til å ta lot i støtten landsens.
I don't think it is.
Øtla var rett til så med adgang til embaden og allmenn og størvån i landesynet.
Hold on.
Nummer 2. Nummer 2.
Okay, this has got to be Frisian. It's wow. No? Farus? What? What is Farus? Farusi? Faruse language is a North Germanic language spoken as first language by about 72 Faroe Islanders. Mainly Denmark. Okay, that's interesting because I understood some words in there as Dutch. And Frisian is a lot like Dutch. It's like part of the Netherlands, but also it has its own language. And I don't know, I didn't think it was because I couldn't understand much of it. So it couldn't have been that, but also, since I did understand some words, I was like, but maybe it is? It wasn't Romanian, and it wasn't Sudanese. I didn't know what the other one was, but it makes sense because Danish is also kind of like Dutch. So, I get my logic, but I was wrong anyway. Huh.
Manusia sadoyonya lah ia kadunia mambo hak-hak dan kemerdekaan mendasar nan bangsa-bangsa.
Random guess. It was Minangkabau. I don't know where that's from. If you speak that language, let me know. If you speak any of these languages, let me know. Let me know where they're from. I would be interested in that. I am interested in geography and languages and such, but I'm no expert by any means. And I'm not someone who's really eager to learn a lot of languages, although some of them are quite cool. I do want to get more into Japanese and also, as I said, maybe Italian one day. Or Latin, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, but there's so many languages out there in the world. And I am curious which languages you do speak, so do let me know down in the comments. But anyway, this was you, Phoenix. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe now for more to come. Until then, be brave, be kind, and stay awesome.